What's up, everybody? It's me, Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to take you on a test drive with the new Wrangler 2 fitted with the Canopy just in time for the summer to keep you protected from the elements, the summer heat, the rainstorms, and even hawks or birds that are flying over trying to poop on you and ruin your day. Okay, this thing is super versatile. I've made an installation video, so if you want to know how to retrofit it onto a Wrangler you already have, check that out. But in this video, I'm just going to tell you what I think about it, give you the pros, the cons. I'm going to take you on a little fishing trip. Check this out. Okay, when you install the Canopy, you can get these little tool holder attachments, which are perfect for fishing poles. So if you know me and you've seen our videos, you know I like going fishing. I take all of our scooters out fishing from time to time. I'm also going to go ahead and feed some chickens. I've got some chicken feed here on the floorboard. Plenty of foot space on this thing. Look at those giant knobby tires, plenty of ground clearance, and got my cell phone holder, which currently has the Mobility Direct YouTube channel preloaded. If you hit that subscribe button, you're automatically entered into our giveaway program. We randomly select people that are subscribers and that comment on any video, and we sometimes just gift them free mobility scooters. So you're already here. It's free to do. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and you could be the next lucky winner like some of the last few winners you're seeing on the screen now. One other thing, check this out. It's our catalog. Full color printed catalog with our latest products, discount codes, and a ton of information about our company. If you want a copy, go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button. At the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form that you're seeing on the screen now, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. You could also call the number below, speak with one of our friendly non-commissioned sales experts, give them your phone number, and they'll process the catalog request for you by phone. Keep in mind, we're not just an online dealer like most of these clowns out here. We actually have brick and mortar stores. You can come on by and test drive one of these products in store before you buy. So come on by. We'd love to earn your business. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, folks, so let's go ahead and get in the cockpit here. Whew, man, it is a nice day out. Not too hot yet. We're going to go ahead and make our way over to the chicken coop and see if we can feed some chickens while I tell you about this Canopy. I will tell you the installation is a bit difficult. So if you already have a Wrangler and you want to get a Canopy for it, be prepared to spend, a day on this project of installing it, especially if you're doing it by yourself. If you are planning on installing this yourself, please use our tutorial. The installation guide will show you how to do it. All right, so we're coming up to the chicken coop here. Good morning, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and feed our chickies. Hey, girls. Hey, everybody's got to eat, right? So the chickens are getting pretty big. We actually got these about 10 months ago when we went to Orlando, and my friend who lives in Orlando has a bunch of chickens, got some eggs incubated for me and gave me 10. These are pretty nice looking chickens. I know the roosters get huge. I've never seen roosters so big. We do actually have a review video of the Baja Bandit. When we went to Orlando, we took the Baja Bandit. It's a travel-friendly Baja mobility scooter that's super rugged and off-road capable, but yet it breaks down for easy transportation. We were able to put it in my SUV, no problem. I didn't have to get an expensive vehicle lift. I was able to put it in there by myself. So I recommend checking that video out. Our YouTube channel has tons of videos like that. We're not just your average YouTube channel where we take a scooter in the middle of an office and talk about what makes it so special. We actually tell you what we don't like about them, and we take you on real world scenario field trips, excursions, you name it. So speaking of cons, I am going to tell you something about this scooter that, you know, kind of was rough, and that is the installation process. There was a lot of hardware and it was a difficult job. So if you're planning on doing this on your own, be ready for that. Now, something else that I think is worth mentioning is the Canopy does make some noise. When you're riding, you kind of see it's not flexing because it's loose. It's because there's a lot of suspension on this thing. It's got full suspension on the front and the rear, but it does kind of squeak and make some noise as you're riding, especially for me. I live on a farm. It's not by any means maintained HOA community grass, so it's bumpy everywhere, and I hear it kind of rattling and squeaking from time to time. Not a big deal, but if you've got OCD and those things drive you crazy, it's something to consider. Other than that, though, I think it's one of the best canopies out there. It is pretty structurally sound, durable, hard plastic, plexiglass windshield. I think it's going to hold up really well. Time will tell. Now, what I love about this thing is that you can use your left or your right hand to control it. Now, right now, I'm driving with my right hand, holding my camera stick with the left. But if I wanted to switch, no problem. Switching hands, gonna go ahead and drive. You can go forward and reverse with one finger. Pretty easy to do. So hopefully there's no alligators today in the pond. We're gonna see. So in case you're wondering what that throttle system is like, there's just a paddle on the right where you can pull back to go forward, or push forward with the right throttle to go backwards. You can use your left hand and do the opposite. Push forward to go forward, pull back to go back. It's also sensitive to the touch. So if I'm on full speed, which I am, full speed with the hair, you can go to the tortoise icon or turn it off from high to low. You can lower the top speed, increase the top speed. It's gonna go about 11 miles per hour, 10.5 miles per hour, depending on the weights, the terrain type, etc. Has a really loud horn, by the way. Full light kit, hazards, turn signals, you name it. And you can adjust the tiller forward or back, depending on how you want it. Now, if you go far too forward, it will start to hit your windshield. So I recommend keeping it back here. That way your mirror, when you're turning, doesn't hit your windshield. But what I was gonna tell you is we're in full speed. So if I just lightly tap the throttle, it goes slow. See? If you go all the way, it starts to speed up. So it is responsive to the touch, which is nice. And we're gonna go ahead and see if we can do a little fishing here. Maybe we catch something. Who knows? I've got my fishing poles right back here. I'm gonna go with my pen combo. Got a little midnight blue worm with a weighted hook on it, and we're gonna see what we can do. So while I'm about to cast this fishing line, I do want to tell you something else that you need to be worried about when you're getting the Canopy. It is going to reduce the weight capacity by 50 pounds. So keep that in mind. I mean, it's still going to hold about 400 pounds. The weight capacity without it is 450. So it's still going to carry a lot of capacity, a lot of load. You don't really have to worry about that unless you're getting close to that weight capacity, especially if you're carrying a trailer or cargo, which I often do. I've actually put a hitch receiver, a ball hitch on the back, and I've done things like towed a trailer, towed a boat. Funny story, we actually tried putting my John boat in this pond with this scooter. I have a video of that. It failed. It's not meant for that. Don't try that. It's not safe. We did it for entertainment purposes only, and just to see how powerful it was. And again, it failed that test. But overall, it's the most rugged option we have, and that's the reason why I personally own one of these. It is a champ. It can pretty much crawl rocks, go up the steepest inclines. It has 2 motors on it, 2,500 peak watts each one. It goes up steep inclines, climbs over rocks, goes in deep mud, deep puddles. I've even taken this thing out in the rain and it held up. Not that you should, it'll definitely void your warranty if it gets wet and something goes wrong, but I've taken it out in a full-blown rainstorm with lightning and thunder, and it held up without really any protection, which was amazing to me. It has 8 inches of ground clearance and one of the thickest steel frames I've ever seen on any mobility scooter. The fact that it's made by Pride Mobility is just icing on the cake. They are the most trusted name brand in the industry. Literally, they provide a free in-home repair plan. So not only do you get the industry-leading parts warranty, but if something does go wrong and it's covered by the warranty, you don't have to leave your home. They dispatch a technician to your home to solve the issue. Pride Mobility has been around for over 50 years. They know what they're doing, and this thing is made in the USA. It's not just imported in from overseas in Asia. It's a high-quality product, guys. I'm telling you, I've had it for many, many years. Haven't had to do any repairs on it whatsoever, and I torture this thing. I don't just take it up and down the concrete path. No, it never sees concrete paths. Well, I shouldn't say never, but barely. The only thing you really have to do is keep up with the tires. Every once in a while, you will have to put some air in it, in the tires that is, because they are air-filled tires. It has a really nice lighting kit, tow hooks on the front and on the back. It has area to hook things onto if you need to get pulled out of the mud. By the way, folks, I do want to take the time to tell you that part of every sale actually goes towards funding our community donation program. Not sure if you knew that, but we actually help out people in need all the time by gifting them a free mobility scooter, sometimes a power wheelchair. Oftentimes, these individuals are homeless, they're struggling to get around with a cane or a walker, and they're just really struggling in general. And we show up with a free mobility scooter, and we bless them, we change their lives for the better. And again, part of every sale goes towards funding that community donation program. If you want to be a part of that movement, consider shopping at Mobility Direct or telling someone you know about Mobility Direct. Share this video on your Facebook page so more people can find out about it. The more people that know about us, the more we can give back. Together, we can make a difference, folks. One mobility scooter, one power wheelchair at a time. Now I'm going to tell you one other thing about this mobility scooter that some people may not like, and that is the price, okay? It is over $5,000 for the scooter, and that's without the canopy. Okay, now we do offer tax-free sales and free shipping, and we do offer seasonal promotions and discounts all the time. Just give us a call with the number below. We'll take care of you and give you the best price we can give you. But with that being said, it's made in America, comes with the best warranty, in-home service, and it's just a rugged, long-lasting, durable machine. Well, we didn't catch any fish this morning, but we will try again later, and hopefully next time we'll be able to catch a fish or at least an alligator or something for you guys. Let me go ahead and put this right back here on my tool holder. I love this thing. I mean, so far it fits most fishing poles that I have perfectly. There's a top bracket, clip or holder, whatever you want to call it, and a bottom one, so it keeps your fishing poles nice and firm. They're not going anywhere. Love that thing. There's that bar at the bottom. It's like a bumper kit, but also I use that to tow a little fishing cart, a beach cart. Full double padded captain seat. This is the older style seat. The newer style seat's pretty much the same. It just doesn't have this little lumbar adjust. Captain seat with a headrest, flip up armrest. They are height adjustable. You just loosen up this knob, goes up and down, width adjustable as well. And you got that 1-inch hitch receiver in the back, which I bored out a hole that's really thick to put an actual hitch receiver with a ball on it. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, so let's just go on a little ride. I'm going to go ahead and take it on some really rough terrain and see what it's made of. We do have some areas here on the property that get really rough, and there is a nice little hill here where part of my septic system is. It's not the steepest hill, but I'm going to go real slow just to show you that even at a dead standstill, I don't need momentum. This thing handles it no problem. Look at this. I'm barely hitting the throttle right now, and it's just moseying along like it's just meant for this sort of thing. Going down the hill now, super stable. Doesn't make you feel like you're gonna tip over at all. Let's go ahead and climb over some concrete pads here. A little 3-inch jump, no problem. Barely even feel it. I've got lower back pain too, so it's nice that it has that full suspension kit. Now, you've probably seen me jump this log before. I have way too much fun doing this. There's a log right there. It's basically a tree that fell over a long time ago, and I wasn't able to get it out completely because of the root system. And I'm kind of glad, because now it's like the ultimate challenge for ground clearance, right? So remember, this thing has 8 inches of ground clearance. Just took it like a champ, one-handed. So if you're worried about, you know, ease of control and handling, I mean, it just jumped this log. And I'm going to show you from another perspective here what we're looking at. Okay. That log is probably about 7 inches. When it gets towards the base on the right side, it's even thicker. So, I mean, this thing can handle pretty much anything. All right, now let's go to the forbidden zone. This is basically a preserve, but I live right on the preserve, so it's not a big deal. I can just go over there. I know the people that manage the preserve. I'm allowed to be here. I just can't go fishing or hunting. That's what they're caring about mostly. So check this out. There's a nice big canal over here, littered with gators, by the way. There are rattlesnakes over here too, so I got to be careful, but this is by no means maintained by an HOA. It's the most untamed and unforgiving terrain you could think of. And I'm just going to push through a little bit of it because I don't want to get attacked by some animal. But check this out. I mean, it's just eating it like it's nothing. Just mowing down trees. Okay? So I'm going to start backing up now. But this thing is incredible. I mean, I'm literally paving my own path. Wow. I forget how powerful this thing really is. Awesome. And this is just kind of, you know, a torture test. I don't recommend doing stuff like this, but it's a lot of fun. And now we're on a gravel path. No problem. Eating it up. By the way, we've even taken this scooter on snow, and it handles the snow. One of the only scooters that will. It also goes on the beach. So if you have soft sand beach, sand like we do in Florida, you can go to the beach. Man, this thing is sweet. Just taking a ride like this in the morning before it gets too hot is super nice. But even when the sun's out, I'm under shade full time with this Canopy, which is one of the many reasons why I love it. I'm excited for the next rainstorm too. You better believe I'm going to take my camera with me and show you what it's like to stay dry on your Wrangler while there's a afternoon shower happening. All right, folks, time has come. It is raining finally. It's pretty bad. I'm going to go and test this Wrangler 2 out in the rain, and let's see what happens. All right, now obviously you shouldn't do this. It will most likely cause electrical damage, but how do we know until we try it? We don't. So that's what we're doing here today. My camera is waterproof. My microphone setup is not. There's a lot of lightning. It's dangerous. Do not try this at home, folks. I risk my life for you so that you don't have to. Okay, let's check things out. All right, so I am actually staying pretty dry. And it is pouring, but my side is getting wet a little bit on my right side because the raindrops are coming down sideways. It's windy. But I will say that I am pretty dry right now. My feet, like my knees below, are getting wet. But from my knees up, I'm staying pretty dry. I really hope I don't get struck by lightning. I'm gonna go for a little bit more of a tour. And yeah, it's coming down, folks, man. I don't know if you can see the raindrops, but just look at the windshield. It's definitely coming down. And I'm staying dry. Pretty cool. All right, so let's check out the damage here. For the most part, the steering wheel, the tiller is dry. Couple of little backsplashes, but not direct impact, so that's good. I will say that when I was facing, the rear was facing the direction of the rainfall, I was getting hit a little bit, even up high. And probably the rain that was dripping from here was getting pushed in by the wind, hitting me in the back of my neck. So it's not going to keep you extremely, extremely dry. And I will tell you that you definitely hear the raindrops on this plastic canopy. So if you're trying to take a phone call and you're wearing clothes that you don't want getting wet, I would say don't risk it for the biscuit. Now, if you're just going out in a storm like a crazy Florida boy, sure, have fun, but remember, it will void your warranty if you have electrical issues, and it's not unlikely that you will have electrical issues. Electric mobility scooters should not be out in pouring rain. Soon, I've heard, though, that they are coming out with rain sides, so you're going to be able to be fully enclosed. It's going to drape over the sides. You're going to have some like plastic kind of clear liner as the side windows, and then like a durable canvas that's weather resistant on the sides, the back, and then you have the windshield in the front, so you should stay pretty dry with that. We're actually going to make a video soon with an aftermarket rain sides guard for a universal canopy. We'll see if it works. We'll put it on our YouTube, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, enable notifications so you get notified when that video comes out. Let's move on. Hope you enjoyed the rain test. All right, folks. Well, this is going to conclude my ride along and rain test and all the other things we've done. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, this is the Wrangler, model number BA401, outfitted with the weather canopy. Personally, my new favorite all-weather mobility scooter. Now, if you've got questions, our non-commissioned sales experts would be happy to answer them. Give them a call with the number below or visit one of our local stores. We're not just an online business. We'd love to earn your business. We are A-rated with the BBB, and we have an excellent reputation online on platforms like Google, Facebook, etc. Again, my name is Sergio. I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Until next time, have a great day.